Yep, it's me again. They hate me, that's why they give a fuck about me at the same time. As always, I am your host, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time as always, which is why they keep us relevant to this very day, and I'm back again. For tonight's topic of discussion, and yes, oh, by the way, Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2025. Let's start this new year off right. In which y'all see the title. And tonight we're gonna talk about this hypocrisy when it comes to interracial dating and relationships. And yes, this has to be said. Only only with us black people, such as myself, is it okay that it's okay for one side to date out, but it's foul when the other side does it. Do as I say, not as I do. And everyone could clearly see it exactly for what it is and not how they like it or want it to be out the gate. But shout out to Anton Daniels. I'll leave the link to his full video in the comment section. Go check it out. But nevertheless, without further ado, let's get down to business, shall we?
Hey, congratulations to Big Dog. I know that Jeremy worked really hard to be where he is inside of the NFL. And for me personally, I'm all about love. So I'd love to see more people get married if they are marrying the right person. I want to see people happy. I don't really care who it is that you marry as far as whether or not they black, white, Asian, Latino, or whatever. Go where you loved and go where you celebrated. And more importantly, I'm always an advocate for rocking out with people that has been rocking out with you. You see what I'm saying? So if
Facts. And yes, I 100% agree with that. Be whoever makes you happy and wherever get you that spark. Even if it's not your race. I've been said this shit. Fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about. They don't dictate your relationships. Y'all do. But of course, you got you got you got the retarded fucks out there who wants to sit there and want to hate on their proposal. But don't take my word for it. Let's check it out.
if you know them, if they add value into your life, if they've been riding with you, if they've been shooting with you in the gym, not necessarily shooting with you in the gym, because ain't nobody that can really do that except for you, especially if you're a major athlete like that. But if you know that they're there for the right reasons, then continue to rock out. I am 100% on his side with that. I don't really care about that anymore. I know that that is a topic of conversation, but in this instance, Jeremy Reeves, apparently there is a bunch of people, mainly black women, for whatever reason, as usual, that is having a problem with the fact that he's proposed to his girlfriend. Now, here's somebody, and I'm always liking to link back to their profile on TikTok or Instagram or wherever it is that you guys send me these videos from. Here's somebody that is breaking it down and giving their insight on whether or not it makes sense to them. And I'll always link back to the profile in the description. Let's hear what she got to say.
Let me tell y'all a story because I feel like we've officially lost the plot, right? So this is Jeremy Reeves. He plays for the Washington Commanders. I read up a little bit on him. He's been cut from the NFL a few times. He worked his way up to being a Pro Bowler. The NFL equivalent to being an all-star, okay? So, great story, love that for him. So, after a huge game for his team, the Washington, now called Commanders because their previous name was racist, story for another day. Anyways, they haven't clinched the playoffs, like earned a playoff spot at this point in time since like 2020, COVID times. It's been a minute. They have a huge game against the Falcons. They win. They clinch the playoffs. Everybody's woo! He goes over to the sidelines. He pulls his girlfriend out of like the seats, and proposes to her right there on the sideline. And then the whole crowd is cheering and whatever. So the video's everywhere. The NFL is posting it like, yay, proposal, woo. And instead of saying congratulations and keeping it moving, the internet turns this proposal into a subject of discourse. And when I say they are hitting all of the hot topics from...
I mean, look at this post. And you know it's a black woman who posted this. I wish she said no. Something about this is just so off to me. Really? And what is so off about it? The fact that the woman Jeremy proposed to is not black? But then again, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what you think? That's their decision, not yours, ma'am. But let's continue. It screams all about him. Why do people publicly propose anyways and at a football game in uniform? If she likes it, IG. Again, why the fuck do you care? No, seriously, why the fuck do you care? And why you wanted her to say no so bad? That right there says a lot about the person who posted that comment more than it says about their proposal. And that's so fucking sad and pathetic. Oh, let me guess. I guess your reaction would have been different if he was proposing to a black female. Or better yet, let me go the extra mile on this. When your reaction would have been better if it was a white football player proposing to a black female. And yeah, stay tuned because I'm going to talk about this fucking hypocrisy. But we're gonna continue on with this.
I wish she said no. Something about this is so off to me. It screams all about him. Why do people public propose anyways? At a football game in a uniform, if she likes it, I guess. Then this one went pretty viral.
But I guess the NFL is the ones that reposted it and highlighted it. And so if the NFL think that it's dope and they celebrating love, see, we always celebrate the most top.
Exactly, Anton. The NFL posted that. Not Jeremy, the NFL. And that black female who made that post looks so fucking retarded as fuck, sitting there making assumptions that she can't back up. For that matter, did the NFL even ask Jeremy to post his proposal on Twitter? I doubt it. They just posted anyway. So logically speaking, Jeremy did not make his proposal public. The NFL did. Yeah, to the person who made that post, don't you look retarded as fuck right now making that claim. Let's continue.
Toxic things. We pedestalize it. We think that it's awesome. We want more controversial things that's happening inside of these sport leagues. And I think that the NFL right now is really getting it right. They're getting it right on a lot of fronts. Some stuff I don't necessarily agree with, but it's not enough for me to really make a big deal about it or to make a whole video about it. But if the NFL is posting it, I'm not really sure what the problem is.
Viral, it says mid-white women got the NFL on lock. So this starts our second discourse.
God damn. mid-white women got the NFL on lock, and judging by that Twitter post, you could tell this was from a black female, either in her 40s or 50s. And I've been noticed that pattern. It's always the old past their prime heads who wants to look at everybody else as being way older than them. Is that some kind of insecurity? I don't know. Let's continue.
Which is interracial dating. Like, oh, brother. And as a black woman myself, and before y'all start, it's January. I know I'm light bright, and I got 2 black parents. Leave me alone. I just feel like, why are we in it? Like, okay, he proposed to a white girl. Like, why are y'all throwing us in the discourse again? I just feel like it would be weird for me as a black woman to look at this proposal and say, why isn't he marrying a black girl? Because if we're not his cup of tea, okay, I don't want to marry him. And like, good for them. They could have known each other since 3rd grade. I don't know their story. I don't know him. I would understand the discourse if he were out here like, will you marry me because I want to have light-skinned babies and fuck those black bitches? But the only context we have of these two is the proposal. Like the biggest moment of their lives. But I'm not done. Discourse number 3 is Miss Kia comes out of the woodwork. She quote tweets it and says, not the same man who was in my DMs trying to fly me out and hump, you feel me, get down. I think
Okay, we're gonna be upfront, real, call a ball and a strike. At this point, for this one, this is nothing more than a thirsty, attention-seeking 304 trying to sitting there lying and bullshitting on social media with that. She thinks people believe her bullshit. Shoot, my dog don't believe her fucking bullshit. In fact, he's over there laughing right now. Let's continue.
And I don't know them, but apparently this isn't true. Jeremy's telling Kia to lawyer up, and if you follow me, you know I love a little gossip. Okay, I love a little discourse. I love a little.
Keep y'all relationships private, 100%. Because number one, I don't agree with the fact that this chick is out here trying to pillow talk and expose. I hate that. I can't stand these funky, angry people that can't wait to start pillow talking and telling.
Sorry ass 304s. That's all they are. But let's continue.
And all of the business because they want some clout, and you wasn't the one that he proposed to, and now all of a sudden he was trying to fly you out. And I think that these dudes need to start standing up and standing on business and suing these funky chicks for always wanting to talk. And even if he was, so what? He wasn't married. He's single until he married, and he decided that day that they clinched the playoffs that he don't want to be a player no more. So now what? Again, I don't really understand the purpose of that. It's all clout chasing. You don't get nothing from it. If a guy, in most instances, unless you one of them feminine type of dudes, if a guy see a chick that he used to mess with, or she used to be his girlfriend, or maybe she was even a situationship, but then she move on and she decide that she wound up going to get married, or she get proposed to from the man that she with now, congratulations. So much congratulations, because just because you going off to do your thing and you decided that you want to evolve or move into a different portion of your life, that don't affect me. That don't hurt me negatively, and I'm happy for you.
And that's another fact. Yeah, a lot of these sorry asses is going around mad at the world because of what they see. So I'm looking at the situation like this. So basically, Jeremy's proposal got them in their fucking fifis bad. Make you want to ask yourself, does what Jeremy eats makes them shit? I don't. That will be the day. Well, let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that you doing your thing and everything is great. And so it ain't even no need in going and trying to throw salt in the game and making homie feel bad and nothing like that. Man, listen, bro. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Everybody got a pass. I'm assuming most people, I guess. Most people got a pass. Somebody is somebody else's leftovers. I don't even look at it like that. I just kind of look at it like people just need to go ahead and be happy and figure out what that look like. But more importantly, this is a lesson. This is a lesson for everybody that got some kind of high profile or visibility, or at some point you may have some visibility. Be careful. Be careful. And
Straight up, be careful. But I'm gonna stop it right here because I'm gonna address this problem right here, right now, in the beginning of 2025, because this shit needs to stop. Yes, it is sad, pathetic, and downright pitiful that you got these sorry individuals, mostly black females, hating on Jeremy's proposal. One even going forward and saying, "Oh, he shouldn't be making it public." But last time I checked, I believe Serena Williams made her marriage public. Yes, Serena Williams made her marriage public. And keep in mind, Serena Williams' husband is not black. What was these white females doing? Cheering, dancing, and celebrating that fact. Oh, but when Jeremy does it, it's foul. Oh, he should not make it public. And this is the fucking hypocrisy I talk about. But yeah, notice something else too. It's only okay when black women do it, but it's foul when black men do it. And as I said before in previous videos, in which if I find the video that I talked about this, I'll also put a link to it in the comments section as well. Yes, some of these black women who's hating on black men dating out, while at the same time they promoting black women to date out, are the most hypocritical son of a bitches. And I say that unapologetically. And why should I apologize to a bunch of hypocrites who believe it's okay when they do it, but it's foul when black men do it? And to those of you black females who are in your fifis about it, let Uncle JD hold your hand when I say this shit. No. Stop the crying. Stop the waterworks. Uncle JD's holding your hand right now. Now listen to me when I say this. If it's okay for black women to date out and expand their options, then guess what? Face the facts. Black men can date out and expand their options as well. And just like how you black females told black men that black men don't own y'all, guess what? It is vice versa. Black men don't own or control black women, and guess what? Vice versa. Black women don't own and control black men either. And as Uncle JD also stated, go where you are appreciated and celebrated and not tolerated. Be with whoever makes you happy. It doesn't matter what race they are. If they make you happy and they give you that spark more power to you. You don't have to answer to none of these hating ass motherfuckers. Not the divestors, not the swirlers, not the pro-blacks, not the back to Africans, none of that fucking shit. They don't own you, they do not control you. And as of now, nobody's trying to hear that bullshit, especially coming from the same ones who believe it's okay for black women to date out. If it's okay for them to date out, then it's okay for black men to date out. And as that saying goes, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And anyone telling you different needs to have several seats and shut the fuck up forever. If they have a problem with black men dating out, then maybe black females need to stop dating out as well. If they're not going to address them, then they need to shut the fuck up forever trying to address black men on the same problems that they ain't going to tell those black females that, period. And I could give less of a fuck who gets mad about this. If you're mad, fuck your feelings. I ain't sugarcoating, and I damn sure ain't apologizing. Nobody owns or controls anybody. And to be honest, some of them hating on their proposal ain't even in no fucking relationship. Misery loves company. And as far as we are concerned, the NFL posted their proposal. Not Jeremy, not his fiance. They didn't post that. The NFL did. So no, they didn't make their proposal public. The NFL did. That's who you blame. Straight up. But I find it sad, pathetic, and hypocritical that, it's only okay for black women to date out, but it's foul when black men to date out. No, if it's okay for one, then it's okay for the other. Nobody's trying to hear the bullshit. If it's a problem, then maybe we need to get together here. But as far as it goes, nobody's trying to hear the bullshit, especially coming from the same ones who don't even have the same energy when their own side does it. Yeah, the energy always changes. But nevertheless, congratulations to Jeremy on his proposal. I ain't got no ill will. But nevertheless, if y'all want to watch Anton Daniels' video in its full entirety, I'll leave the link to his full video in the comment section. Go check it out. Tell him Uncle JD sent you. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.